All right, this is Ryan with RS Rolling Classics Lake Geneva. This is a 1980 Pinto. This is part two of getting this engine to bolt in after getting under hood ran into some issues. So when I came up here originally, we put this in here. There was a back bracket that was touching the wall. I couldn't shove it back far enough. I had a torsion link that would have scraped the front of the oil pan. Putting it in, it would have been really tight. Well, I dropped the torsion link. And when I did that, I was able to get the bolts to go into the firewall here. And so, this, even though it's really snug here, I'm going to need that extra space. So this actually can slide out that way, and these mounts can move back and forth. So we're going to get it centered. These brackets were made for this application. So I'll show you the torsion links. I'm going to grab my flashlight. So here's the torsion link. Right there. And go easy on these. If you feel like they're getting a little tight and you might snap them, just slow it down and back them back on and back them off. Do whatever you got to do, but you want to save those from getting screwed up. So I did them on both sides. See how it dropped down? Now we've got all kinds of room there. I was able to still drop the engine down further. I've still got clearance underneath the oil pan down in here. I can still move it around. I did take a couple of lines that were kind of pulling on, tucked underneath the torsion link. The little coolant line I took off here. But I was able to drop those on. Those are for the power steering pump. Down in there. There we can see how that lines up. See how close that is to the side. This engine can be slid over that way towards the passenger side. I took the plastic cover off of here, plastic grill, just so I'd have better access. There's only a couple screws, no big deal. So now, if you look at this side, you can see how much of a gap exists here. And so if I pull that side and this side, it'll center up really nice. Okay. And again, in the back, all kinds of room. I don't have to smash the firewall, nothing like that. I kind of want to look at that engine clearance anyway, so let's get down here and take a look. See what kind of clearance I've got. So, there you go. So there's the oil pan. We still got room over it, and you can do whatever you like. You got plenty of room behind it. Yep, look at that. Plenty of room to move it back and forth. I'm kind of tending to want to move it a little further, just to bring it forward is kind of like, not as much as I can, but to want to be able to drop the transmission when I want without having to completely take everything apart. And if you've seen other applications, the radiator is usually mounted behind here, which probably isn't going to happen. It's no big deal. Most people, when I see the application, they take this cross member out and they put the radiator in front, and they take the bracket hood latch out. So there you go. It's pizza night. I want to go home. You guys, I'm not sure if I'll be in tomorrow, but have a great weekend. And, take your time. Don't start breaking stuff. Think before you start wrenching hard on these things. It's easy to snap a bolt, and then you're like, really? You didn't really have to do that. Just take your time. Besides, these are the brackets that came off, okay? They're going to clean up nice. These are nice and thick metal. But the nuts, these things are they're all rusted out. Yeah, I can clean them up, but why not just get replacement ones? So when you're putting them on or taking them off again, they don't get stripped out. You're going to get the bolts, new bolts anyway. Anyway, these are the ones that came with the kit. You can see they're not very deep, and if you saw the brackets, yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do is still use the hardware, but just get these bolts longer with the same threads. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back at it. We'll talk to you then. Bye.